Hey, what's up, guys? Mugalore here, and today we're going to talk about Bandai Namco because apparently they created a brand new studio, but in collaboration with Nintendo to be able to continue to create high quality titles. So, what is the name of the studio, and pretty much what is their intent moving forward? So before we dive into this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for more gaming content here on this channel. Now, as I said again, I want to thank all you guys, especially in the comment sections of my videos and also on Twitter, because you guys have always been pointing me lately to a lot of articles and a lot of interesting articles that I feel as though like, yo, this is something that, that's up my alley. I like to cover things like this, and I think that's pretty cool. So I just wanted to let you guys know. Thank you once again. So we're gonna dive right into this topic. Now, Bandai Namco, man, these guys have just been on the ball, man. These guys have just been knocking out some high quality titles that everybody's been enjoying and also publishing, and most people are definitely looking forward to. Of course, Tekken 8, which is a title that I'm also looking forward to, and I can't wait till it drops next year, especially beginning of 2024. Definitely looking forward to that. Now, when it comes to this brand new studio, I think it's quite interesting. I've never seen anything like this. We have a third-party studio joining forces with a first-party studio such as Nintendo themselves, and they're coming together to make a studio so they can pretty much be able to create more titles for Nintendo moving forward. So are they kind of like a secondary party company in a sense? I don't know. We want to just definitely dive into the article itself to understand what's going on here. So this is pretty much from VGC. It says Bandai Namco formally announces Studio 2 and Studio S. It's a Nintendo collaboration studio. The team has previously worked on the Super Smash Bros. And Mario Kart series. Now, yes, this pretty much Bandai Namco, ever since I think around the Wii U of Super Smash Brothers is when they had decided to step in to help Sakurai with the game when it came to the 3DS and also the Nintendo Wii U version of Smash Brothers, and moving all the way up to Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. So apparently, I guess that this studio is now became an official studio to continue to release more games for Nintendo. So it says Bandai Namco has officially announced Studio 2 and Studio S, its internal studio that works with Nintendo on commissioned projects. So it says the team has already been active for a number of years and has worked on titles such as Super Smash Bros. For 3DS, Wii U, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart Deluxe, Mario Kart Tour, ARMS, and the Mario Sports Superstar. However, Bandai Namco has now formalized the team as its own studio named Studio 2 and Studio S, which also makes sense. If they've been constantly working with Nintendo for so long and they've been dropping hits after hits after hits, they got some magic going on. They have something going on. It'd be stupid for Nintendo not to come to them and have some type of collaboration so this team can pretty much stay on board to continue to make more projects or commission more projects for Nintendo, opposed to splitting the team up and then have them branch off to other, projects within Bandai Namco themselves. It's a smart move by Nintendo to keep these guys on board to just pretty much put out more titles for them. So it says on the studio's new website statement reads, Bandai Namco Studio 2 and Studio S has been a studio specialized in contracted development projects. We have cooperated in the development of many world-class titles such as Super Smash Bros., Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and Mario Kart Tour. And as a group of professionals, we do not compromise quality. And that's very important. Quality is very important when it comes to just anything in general, but more specifically game design, quality over quantity. And I would say these guys have delivered when it comes to quality. If you look at Mario Kart 8, man, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has been on top of the gaming charts for quite some time. I think it finally been dethroned recently off the top 10, I believe, but it's been around on the top of the charts since it was released on the Nintendo Switch. Since the Nintendo Switch has been launched, has done really, really well. And we don't need to go to the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is always a blockbuster. And with Bandai Namco on board to help out with such titles, you understand that quality is number one to these guys. So as we continue, I quote, "We will continue to produce world-class titles in the future. We are looking forward to the participation of highly motivated creators." According to the stats on the site, the team consists of 152 employees, 32% of which are new graduates. Around 40% of the team are artists, with the rest made up of designers and programmers. The site also includes a number of job listings which indicate that Studio 2 and Studio S is continuing to work with Nintendo on upcoming projects. Some of the listings are for a 3D action game project commissioned by Nintendo, while another is for a game design position that involves developing consumer games that will be commissioned by Nintendo. Bandai Namco has frequently collaborated with Nintendo, having previously worked on such titles as Donkey Konga, which my sister owns that on her GameCube, Star Fox Assault, which my brother DX Strike owns, and Mario Kart Arcade. I just played that recently in the arcades with my daughter. And new Pokemon Snap and Pokken Tournament, and love Pokken Tournament. They've done a really, really good job with that as well. This is the first time, however, that it has specifically designated a name to the team that has been collaborating on Nintendo-led projects since the Wii U and the 3DS era. So I think this is going to be an interesting time period here, and I think it came around the right time down that we are pretty much at the end of the Nintendo Switch life cycle. Let's be real here. Nintendo Switch is pretty much done. You know, we already have titles, and I did a review on Super Mario RPG, which I believe is probably going to be one of the last titles to close off the life cycle for the Nintendo Switch before we move on to the next generation of Nintendo games. So it makes sense now that the studio has an official name, and whatever this game may be, I doubt that this game that they're working on is going to be a Nintendo Switch game. And if it is a Nintendo Switch game, it's going to probably be a cross-generation Nintendo Switch game. So that means that this studio is already working on a couple of titles that they're cooking up, which means it could possibly already been in the works, whatever this title is, and it could be ready by the launch of the next Nintendo console, whether it's a Switch 2 or just a traditional console. We just have to wait and see. But as I said before, I think this is a perfect time. I think Nintendo's being smart to start, collaborating with some of these studios and to lock in some of these great teams that they have been working with and have a great relationship with, because that'll be a perfect way to have a nice seamless launch moving into the next console where you have high quality titles within the launch year or the launch window itself that many fans can anticipate and look forward to, because I'm damn sure looking forward to. Like I said, this team had worked on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's the game of a generation. Everybody loves Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Everybody loved the Super Smash Bros. Brand in general. And then, of course, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is a title that has been dominating since the Nintendo Switch has released. So to have these guys by Nintendo's side, have a collaboration studio, and put these guys to work to come up with some titles that would pretty much have people speculating and wondering what these titles could possibly be. So I can't wait to see what magic these guys will produce moving forward with this new relationship with Nintendo and Bandai Namco themselves. So I definitely want to hear your thoughts in the comment sections below. What do you think about this brand new studio when it comes to this collaboration that they have going on with Bandai Namco? And do you think we can expect some more sports titles coming from them? Or are we going to get another Super Smash Bros. That's going to be in the works for the next console? I mean, I hope they slow down with the Super Smash Bros. Give it a breather for a bit. But I'm quite curious to see what they have in store. Or maybe Star Fox? F-Zero? Who knows? So I definitely want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe button for more gaming content here on this channel. This is Mugen Lord signing off. I'll see you game fiends later. Peace out.